My name is Mohammed Asif, and I document real life from remote regions of Pakistan. Today, I am taking you to Rohi Cholistan, a vast desert in Punjab, Pakistan, where life continues despite extreme conditions. Cholistan is a land of heat, limited water, and endless sand. Yet, families here wake up every morning with determination. They care for their animals, prepare food, and manage their daily lives with strength and patience. In this documentary, you will see how desert families begin their day, how women prepare traditional meals, how animals depend on rainwater ponds, and how every drop of water becomes a source of survival. This is not just the desert. This is real life. This is Rohi Cholistan. Thousands of people have called the Rohi Cholistan Desert their home. Even in today's modern world, they continue to live a peaceful yet unique life in this vast and unforgiving landscape. Their survival depends almost entirely on their livestock. Camels, goats, and cattle are not just animals here, they're a way of life, a source of food, income, and stability. Several tribes are spread across Rohi Cholistan, living in small settlements built around natural water ponds known locally as tobas. These ponds are formed and filled only through seasonal rainfall. When the rains arrive, they bring life back to the desert, filling the ponds with precious water that sustains both people and animals. The community drinks from these same ponds, and their livestock rely on them as well. In this harsh environment, water is everything. But during the intense summer months, the people of Rohi face their greatest challenge: drought. The heat becomes relentless, the land turns dry and cracked, and daily life grows increasingly difficult. If the monsoon rains fail to arrive on time, the situation can quickly become critical. Water sources begin to dry up, livestock weaken, and survival turns into a constant struggle against nature. Especially in the peak of summer, living in Rohi becomes extremely hard. Every day demands patience, endurance, and resilience. Yet as the rainy season finally begins, everything changes. The desert transforms. The ponds fill once again, greenery slowly returns, and life becomes easier and more hopeful. For the people of Rohi, the arrival of rain is not just a change in weather, it is a renewal of life. Villages of Cholistan are simple, yet deeply rooted in tradition. Most homes here are made of mud, wood, and dry grass. These natural materials are not chosen by chance, they are designed by experience. In the scorching summer heat, the thick mud walls help keep the inside cool. During the cold desert nights of winter, they provide warmth and protection from the wind. Outside these homes, you will often see clay stoves used for cooking, water stored in traditional clay pots, and small huts made from wood and straw. Every structure reflects a life shaped by the desert, practical, resourceful, and closely connected to nature. Life here is undeniably difficult. Resources are limited, and the climate is unforgiving. Yet there is a sense of calm on the faces of the people. A quiet strength defines their daily routine. At sunrise, the men lead their animals toward grazing areas across the open desert. Camels, goats, and cattle are guided through the sandy terrain in search of food. Meanwhile, women remain at home, busy with household responsibilities, preparing meals, collecting water, and caring for children. The children grow up surrounded by sand and open skies. They play barefoot in the dust, learning the rhythm of desert life from an early age. In Cholistan, survival is part of everyday life, but so is peace, resilience, and community.
और टॉप टपा तो बैठा रहने से ही मारा एक ਜਾਂਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਨਾ
मसाले की खुशबू बड़ी प्यारी। तो नाज़रीन, हमारे बैंगन का भरता विद चिकन बनके हो गया तैयार।
लगता है कटना पैड़ यार, मेरा कैमरा भी चला
ये कर रहे हैं भैया तो बताओ एक मिनट रुके ना, एक मिनट सीधा रुकी। कितने काटूं मैं तो पाई आ दो, बेफिक्र हो जाओ। ओके सर।
Cholistan Desert.
Largest desert in Pakistan. It stretches from the area of Fort Abbas in southern Punjab, passes through Rahim Yar Khan, and extends towards Sindh's Thar region. A portion of this vast desert even crosses the border into India, connecting with the deserts of Rajasthan, including areas near Bikaner and Jaisalmer. This is a land defined by scarcity, especially water. Rainfall here is extremely limited, and every drop matters. To survive in these harsh conditions, natural rainwater ponds, known as tobas, play a critical role. Some of these ponds form naturally, while others have been developed with government support to help local communities. When seasonal rains arrive, these tobas fill with water, becoming lifelines for both people and their livestock. Families drink from them, cook with them, and rely on them for daily survival. Their animals, camels, goats, and cattle also depend entirely on these water sources. But when the ponds dry up and water disappears, life becomes unsustainable. At that point, many families are forced to migrate. They pack their belongings, gather their livestock, and move to another location in search of water. In Cholistan, movement is not a choice, it is a necessity for survival.